news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross, Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. The fight continues, utilizing several methods. Among them is advocacy at various levels, like the push on the front that can lead to early detection. Cancers. Cases are rapidly increasing in the Virgin Islands. October is a Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It has seen several collaborations with the BVI Cancer Society to push the narrative of early detection, support and care for those battling with the disease, while celebrating those previously diagnosed with but now living free of the disease. This year, the call is on care for the fight, not just for breast cancer, but all forms of cancers. The BVI Cancer Society has shifted its primary focus from just breast cancers to all cancers, and it's evident not just in words, but they are putting their money where their mouth is.
It is my pleasure on behalf of the members of the British Virgin Islands Cancer Society that today we are going to make a donation to the BVI Health Services Authority.
The community conversation was on in one room on Saturday, October 28, 2023, when tears fell, hearts warmed, and the BVI Health Services Authority was popping celebratory balloons at an announcement by the president of the BVI Cancer Society, Gloria Foy.
So we have been back and forth, trying to get the quotations. But I know that quotation is between 45 to about $55,000. And as soon as we get that quotation finalized, guess what?
It was an ear-to-ear cheeky smiling moment for the BVI Health Services Dr. June Samuel, who knows too well the impact the equipment to be donated will have on many persons.
At the BVI Health Services Authority, we are working and always happy for collaboration for us to get our work done. I have an aggressive board right now. The chairman is Mr. Ron Potter. And I don't know if you know Ron, but when he wants something done, he gets it done. And bringing more services for cancer care to the BVI is one of his goals. And that is something that we're actively working on. We're looking at setting up infusion services and looking at other ways that we can provide more of the services needed to support persons who may be diagnosed and or living with cancer through the BVI Health Services Authority. So that's one of our goals for this financial year.
Dr. Jahphix Miller spelled it out, an explanation that bears the commitment of the BVI Cancer Society to fight all forms of cancers.
This donation is going to the imaging unit at BVIHSA, and it's for an MRI contrast media injection system. So it's MRI compatible. If you know anything about MRI, it's a big magnet, right? So not any and everything can go into the room. Now, its importance in cancer care, it's not gonna be specific to breast imaging. It's gonna be general imaging as well. It's gonna be breast imaging. It's gonna be prostate imaging, brain imaging. And what that's going to do is allow us, so currently what we do is we get the contrast and we push it by hand, which is accepted. But if you want to know the phases of the contrast enhancement, how those lesions are behaving with the contrast, you need to do it in a uniform way. And that's what the pressure injector allows.
But further, the donation is being done in the memory and honor of a former executive member and former school teacher who, prior to succumbing to breast cancer-related complications, was a very strong advocate. Teacher Karima Forbes of blessed memory.
And I'm here to announce today, and I want that little plaque to go on that machine when it arrives in the BVI in memory of our ex-executive member, Miss Karima Forbes.
Totally humbled, floored. Karima would have lost her battle in May of this year. She battled for She would have battled for 5 years. And during that time, she was not just a member of the Cancer Society, but she was also a friend of Lions. And for the last 2 years, we would have hoped to be with her this October. But for the last 2 years, she would have spread breast cancer awareness through different interviews that she would have done. They're all available on our Facebook page, I believe, if you want to know more about Karima and her journey. Certainly, I know if she was here, she'd be pleased, not just that it was being done, obviously in her name, but pleased that this technology will be available here for persons. She is always a fighter. It is difficult to stand here today, but on her strength, we stand and we're so grateful for everyone. I mean, there's so many persons here in the room who have helped along the way. And I just want the survivors to know that we are all still standing, fighting for you on behalf of my family and in memory of the amazing soul that she is. I want to say thank you.
This donation is one of several that speaks to the heart of the people of the Virgin Islands. While they hold the fire to the feet of governments, organizations like the BVI Cancer Society are doing their part, all in the name of advancing healthcare for all and sundry in these Virgin Islands, and by extension, those who travel to these shores for services.
We feel at the British Virgin Islands Cancer Society that you cannot do it all. The government cannot do it all. But BVI Cancer Society cannot do it all. But when we come together and fight as one, we can make things happen.
With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.